Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to our channel once again. Like what we do always is to bring you goodies, news about football. What is happening in our football world. Football is a unifier. Football unite both tribes, both different tongues. Together because it brings about joy. It relieves stress. So, step with us. And what we are pleading with you always is to like our videos, share our videos, subscribe to our channel, and comment on what we do. We are out here for you, and any comment you would drop will not be used against you. So we'll be happy if you can be dropping comment on our channels, on our videos and episode that we're always uploading. We thank you immensely for everything you do, for your support, for your everything you're doing for us to grow out together. And we are pretty sure that we will not leave you behind. We'll continue to update you as the channels grow. And we'll always be back here to thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, what's up?
Hey,
Babs,
good,
how,
good.
how how far is weekend? Yeah? Are you happy?
Yeah, thank God it's Friday. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
great. Kingsley, what's up? Yours truly. It's weekend. How was work today? I learned you're just coming back from work.
Yes. It was a very stressful and busy day today at work, but
Sorry.
we're at the weekend. Like Bob said, thank God it's Friday and it's weekend. So time to relax and talk about football, the most
Yeah,
beautiful sport in the world.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I couldn't agree more with you that it's the most beautiful sport around the world, and definitely it brings a lot of peace. A lot of joy, and of course emotions. Of course, yeah.
Emotions.
For people that don't win their games, of course
It
you
can
get.
bring chaos sometimes.
Yeah, and it can cause a lot of infight between Babs and yours truly. We know what we are saying. So, guys, just quickly before we continue with the business of the day, we saw yesterday something wonderful happened in Europa League. So it was. I woke up this morning because I didn't watch it. Confessing now to you guys, but then I woke up this morning with Aston Villa trashing Nottingham
Nottingham
Forest in their
Forest.
home, 4 goals to 0, leading to an aggregate of 4-1 because in Nottingham Forest home, it was 1-0. And I know
Mm-hmm.
that I think in yesterday live, Babs was saying you would like Nottingham Forest to win so that, or maybe kiss one of you. So, but then the reverse was the case. You were disgraced because Aston Villa didn't play with that.
He doesn't
4-0.
like Una Emery.
Yeah, yeah, he doesn't like Emery. Yeah, it was Kingsley. Thank you. I think he's in because Emery has connection with Arsenal.
Yes.
So and then we saw is it Rayo Volcano or something like that
Yeah.
topping up Strasbourg. In Strasbourg home, or no, in their home they won Strasbourg 1-0, 1-0, and then in Strasbourg home yesterday they won 1-0, leading to an aggregate of 2-0. So we are seeing a final between Aston Villa and Royal Volcano or Volcano. No, yeah,
Aston Villa and Freiburg.
yeah. Sorry, guys. Aston
That's
Villa and
I think
Freiburg.
that's the
I think
Conference League.
what I said earlier, guys.
Yeah,
Have mercy
talking
on
about
me.
the
It was
Conference
for
League.
Conference League. Yeah. So
Crystal
conference.
Palace
A lot
and
of
Rayo.
football. Conference League. Sorry, guys. So yeah, then we see Conference League. We see Crystal Palace going through, and they'll be meeting those guys I was saying earlier. That's the
Rayo.
tell me, Babs Rayo. What's their name?
Rayo Vallecano, yes.
I have yeah, Rayo Vallecano. They'll be meeting them. Then it will be played in Turkey, and it will be played in No, it will be played in Germany. UEFA Conference League will be playing. I don't want to give guys. Sorry, I don't want to give you a wrong location if you are planning to go. So, Conference League will be playing in Leipzig, Germany,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
while Europa League will be played in Turkey. Yeah, and
Istanbul,
then Champions League will be played in Puskás Stadium in
Budapest.
Budapest, Hungary. So
I
please get
believe
your ticket.
the Europa League is the first final, right? I think 20th.
Yeah, I think they used to start with Europa League. Yeah,
Yeah, Europa
yeah.
League, then
Then
Conference League
Conference League.
27th, and
Yeah,
then
then
Champions
Champions
League
League.
on the
Champions League.
30th.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much to yours truly for giving them the date. So you've heard the date from yours truly. If you want to book your ticket, please avail yourself. Go and enjoy yourself. I think yours truly will be going to Budapest on his own, of course.
Budapest.
Yeah, well, me
Yes,
and
yes,
Babs will be
yes.
staying back.
Courtesy of my guys here, they are sponsoring
Yes.
my trip to Budapest because they truly backed me throughout the season that we're going to make the final. And as a reward for making the final, they promised that they were going to sponsor my trip. So thank you very much, guys.
So you see, guys, that means we're a very good team. Try to join us, but I don't know if it will be true that we'll be buying ticket for you. But because he's going on his own, we don't have time for him because we don't care what we don't care for us like that. Yeah, we know what we do. So yeah, over the weekend we saw. wonderful games. Arsenal won their match. You know, they beat who did they beat now? Remind me.
Fulham last
Yeah,
weekend, right?
they beat
Fulham.
Fulham. They beat Fulham 3-0. I mean,
Yeah.
is that correct? Yeah, three
Yes.
goals to zero, and we saw Man City beat
Drawing.
slightly
They
to
drew.
be
They
beaten.
drew
Uh,
Everton
yeah, they drew Everton 3
3-3.
3-3. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
3-3.
in fact, you cannot imagine the joy that yours truly was having. You know, when I call him, he was just jubilating. So yeah, that is Arsenal for you. The
He
one.
was shocked. Can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine? He called me while the match was going on. It was 1-1 when he called me. Was it even 1-1? Yes, it was 1-1 when he called me. So he was happy calling me that. Oh,
Yeah, I think no, I've not even refreshed. It was 1-0 for me. I've not refreshed until you not told me that it's 1-1.
yes,
I have
yes,
to
yes.
cut,
It was
I have to
1-0.
cut the call
So he
because I
called
was
me
sad
to make
about
fun
you.
of me that Man City is winning 1-0. And while he was still on the call, I just told him, he didn't even call me. It was my wife that picked the call. So my wife told him that Man City have scored. He was surprised. He was shocked. He said, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" So he refreshed. While he was refreshing and still talking, Everton scored again. And he
Yeah,
was still, immediately he ran away from the call. He
you
ran
can
away.
see the narration from this guy. He was so happy because he feels like I was disgraced, guys. I was not disgraced. I don't care. But one thing I will still say is that Arsenal cannot win things by their own. They have to wait for somebody to make mistake before they can win. So yeah, and we see the useless team now is the useless. That's Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea in their home falling a whooping 3-1. Palmer missing the penalty, very painful. And of course, Jesse Derry going on with a big injury. I wish the boy all the best. He's 18 years old. And then with some Man U winning Liverpool 2-1. Yeah, is that correct?
3-2.
3-2. Sorry, 3-2,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, what's wrong with my memory today? So 3-2 with some Man U dealing with them at the Old Trafford 3-2. And yeah, that was that with the games that we were much more interested in. And all other games fall in place. I think did West Ham win their game? No, they were beaten, yeah.
They were beaten by
They're
Brentford
beaten by
3-0.
Brentford 3-0.
They were beaten by Brentford 3-0, and Tottenham won their game or not, Babs?
Yes, they won
Yeah, they
2-1
won
against
Aston Villa
Aston Villa.
2-1.
They won their game 2-1. So the relegation zone is in contention, and we pray for Tottenham and West Ham. Anybody that want to take it off from there. So yeah, without taking much of your time, guys, we will go into our preview of this weekend. This weekend is full of blockbuster games. Starting tomorrow with Liverpool Chelsea. Liverpool Chelsea, they are just some team this season that I don't even understand them. What is going to come out from that place tomorrow? I don't know. Is the first game? Is the first game? Is the opening game tomorrow? Yours truly, what do you think about this game tomorrow at 1:30 p.m.?
Yeah, lunchtime tomorrow, the first game of the weekend. That
Yes.
game before this period, I was thinking that probably Chelsea will win that game. You know, before this period where Chelsea is currently playing games that are not quite pleasing. The way it is going, Liverpool might just sneak it. You know, they might just defeat Chelsea at home because everybody is taking point off Chelsea this period. So
No, it's even Liverpool home. So
it's even a way to Liverpool.
yeah, of course, we beat them in our home. You remember that blockbuster game? I think that day I was coming from Bab's home. I remember 100%. Yeah, so
Okay. Yeah, so Chelsea is going away, so that's a very difficult place to go, going to Anfield, and with the current form of Chelsea. So I'll predict Liverpool might just slightly take the victory there. So maybe a 1 goal deficit or 1 goal difference, probably 2-1, 1-0, as the case may be. But I predict Liverpool will win that game.
so you feel like Chelsea will they'll make it tough for Liverpool, and the game will just end in 1-0.
Yes. Because I think it's a big game. It's a big game. So playing against a big team, sometimes most of these big teams when they play against each other, they sort of turn up and put a good performance. Imagine the game between Liverpool and Manchester United this past weekend. When the game started, everybody thought that Manchester United were going to take them to the cleaners. But for me, I predicted that Man U were going to win that game. But and it turned out that way. I believe I predicted 2-1. And
Yeah, I remember that prediction. Yeah.
I predicted 2-1. So similarly, most times these tough teams, when they play against each other, irrespective of the form most times goes out of the window. So, but I believe Liverpool might just sneak it. Chelsea, they're in a very bad run of form, and I don't see them going away to defeat Liverpool. At best, maybe probably a draw, but I think Liverpool will win.
Okay. So Liverpool will win 1-0, says yours truly. It's left to be seen tomorrow at lunchtime. Babs, what do you think about the game and what will be your scoreline at the end of the day?
Yeah, for me, I also think Liverpool are going to win the game. Uh, they are not so consistent. Let me put it that way. They've not been
Yeah.
consistent. They've been losing, winning, losing, winning. Chelsea, on the other hand, they are consistent in winning.
Consistently losing.
So, judging by those, I would say Liverpool will win definitely. And also, Liverpool has something they are fighting for, which is the Champions League spots. Chelsea,
Yeah.
on the other hand, they don't have anything else they are fighting for. No European football next season for them. So tomorrow's defeat will just cement
Telling you, it's
their
going to compound
position,
the yeah.
just confirm the fact that they are not going to Europe next season. So I predict 2-1 in favor of Liverpool.
Okay, great. 2-1 in
Mm-hmm.
favor of Liverpool. So yeah, this game at lunchtime tomorrow is make or ma as far as I'm concerned as a Chelsea fan, because we have we have Bournemouth, Brentford, Brighton, yeah, having 52, 51, and 50 points each, right? Of course, they will also play, but this is the arithmetic. If Chelsea can win this game tomorrow, they will have 51 points. That is taking the place of Brentford, hoping that Man City beats Brentford. Yeah, it's left to be seen. So definitely, Chelsea still have a chance tomorrow. God is giving Chelsea, the God of football,
Chance
not
to wear, sir.
because no chance to where, sir, chance to Conference League. Because if they take out Brentford, listen to this: if they take out Brentford
Conference
and they have 52 points and 51 points, and Brentford lose their match against this thing against what they against Man City,
Man
then
City.
then Chelsea
How
will
sure
be
are
there.
you?
Chelsea will be there for a while, but then this is. I will just listen to me. Let's listen to my analysis. Yeah, then Chelsea will be there for a while because they are playing first before Brighton. So this is where you get dicey. If Brighton now come and win, which they will win, I can categorically bet money that they will beat Wolves because it's even their house. If Brighton now win their game, Brighton will have 53 points.
53
So Brighton
points.
will take the place of Bournemouth before Bournemouth will play, and then Bournemouth will take the place of Chelsea, and the Chelsea still go down without any slot, European spot. So what am I saying? Listen, my Chelsea fans, it is over for
You are
Chelsea.
confused.
That is what I'm. Like it is over for Chelsea. See,
It is over.
after all of this, Chelsea will enjoy some privileges if they win the match at lunchtime. But no matter what, if they win the match at lunchtime, of course they will enjoy some privileges. They will stay in position 7 for a while, and then later they will drop to their normal position of 9 or 10. I wish Chelsea sincerely all the best. The owners of Chelsea, Boyle and the rest, you guys have to sit up. That's what I can tell you in choosing the next coach, because I'm seeing some bullshit about Xavi. I don't know anything.
Xabi Alonso is coming to
Bring
Chelsea.
the right person to this club.
Xavi
Well,
Alonso is coming to Chelsea.
do the
Mhm.
right thing for this club.
Wow,
Bowley, if you hear me, Bowley
that's
and
a
your,
good
and
coach.
your core team, the blue core.
He's a good
Blue core do the
coach.
right thing. So, guys, this match tomorrow, Liverpool is going to win Chelsea 3-1. Yeah, 3-1 tomorrow. The next game will be Brighton and Wolves. Brighton and Wolves. Babs, what do you think about this game, Brighton and Wolves?
Straight win for Brighton because
What
they
goal?
need
What is the scoreline for that game?
3-0.
3-0
Same
Brighton. Yours
score,
truly.
same score line they had against Chelsea.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's your business. Yours truly, please go ahead.
Against Wolves, yeah, I predict 2-0.
2-0.
Brighton going to
Yeah.
win 2-0 at home against Wolves.
2-0 at home against Wolves tomorrow. I predict that this game is going to end 4-1 in favor of Brighton because Wolves they have some kind of they can pull up some kind of strength of scoring. So I give them one goal. But then Brighton will win this game 4-0. Welbeck will score two. Is it Mitoma or whoever will score
Yeah,
one.
me
And
too.
then there's this dark guy that Manu want to want to
Baleba.
yeah,
Baleba.
Baleba. Is it Baleba?
Mhm.
Oh, there's his name. Minte. Is it Minte? Yes.
Minty. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, Minty.
so Inter will also score one. That's my prediction for that 4-1 in favor of Brighton tomorrow. Then the next game will be Fulham Bournemouth in Fulham's home. So this is where it get dicey too.
It's
Because
difficult.
if Bournemouth lose this game with Fulham,
They
then
are dropping.
it still give Chelsea some kind of leverage to yeah, if they win, of course, is if they win. So what do you think about Fulham taking on Bournemouth tomorrow? Babs.
I think it's going to end in a draw, 1-1 draw,
Yeah.
because Fulham are also eyeing that Conference League position. Check
Mm.
very well. They have 48 points,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so they will also give it a good fight tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Definitely, Bournemouth will also do well, but
Mm.
I just see a draw,
A draw. Like 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
Yours truly. What do you think about this game and what is your scoreline
Ah,
prediction?
I don't know for Bournemouth. Bournemouth, they are the informed team of the Premier League this period,
Mm-hmm.
and most of their games, there's usually a lot of goals scored in most of their games. You know,
A lot.
so also they have not had. I think their last defeat came some couple of months ago. They've not
My
lost.
brother,
Maybe
just
January.
to guide your thought, Bournemouth has not lost a match since 7th of January till now.
Yes,
January.
yes, yes. So since 7th of January. So
Longest unbeaten run.
can they continue the run to the end of the season with just I think
They
three or four
can.
matches left for
They
them?
can. They can. Let
So
me even check.
that's one. And then also, if they can or if they cannot, I think the longer a run goes, the closer it is for you to come to an end. That's one thing,
Mm.
you know. So which match are they going to drop points? Is it this match against Fulham? Or
Or
for me
City.
as an
Their
Arsenal fan,
next game after one is
I
City.
want them, whatever they do, they should just keep winning and winning until they win and win. Even Man City, they can beat Man City as well to the penultimate match of the season.
Which I think is possible. We'll see next week.
No, it's possible. I just feel that their run at one point or the other might come to an end before the end of the season. So I don't know what match that run is going to come to an end in. So, but for this match against Fulham, probably I'll just predict like Babs went. I'll predict a draw. It's looking like a draw written all over it. Hopefully, Bournemouth do not go and lose that game.
A
But
draw for
yeah, a
Fulham.
draw. So I'll predict
Okay. 1-1 or
Fulham don't score a lot of goals.
They
1-1
don't.
or 2-2
But they
or
they do well
0-0.
at home.
Yeah, they do well at home. I was thinking of 2-2, but I was not looking at it. Fulham don't score a lot of goals. If I'm going with 2-2, that means I'm likely looking at it that Bournemouth might just sneak a win. So
They
let
might
me just
sneak
stay
a
with
win.
2-2. Let me just stay with 2-2. If Bournemouth wins that game, I will not be shocked.
Yeah, so tomorrow's game, Fulham and Fulham and no, sorry, and
And
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
The, the last game Fulham played with Aston Villa, I told you guys they are going to beat Aston Villa. But today, I
Was
bet
it
today
they defeated Aston Villa, right?
1-0. Yeah. They scored a goal since from first half and they hold it to 90 minutes. However, in this game between in Fulham's home and Bournemouth, I want to dare say that Fulham is going to Bournemouth will win that game 2-1. Bournemouth will win that game tomorrow 2-1. It's left to be seen. If you bet, you can follow me. Use what I said. And
Yeah, of course.
and if you
Bournemouth
don't
can win
win,
that 2-1. That's
and if
true.
you don't
It's
win, don't come
possible.
and don't come to my channel. Don't come to our channel and write Prince. I didn't win. I
No,
don't
no,
send.
you go to him directly. If you don't come
I
to
don't
the
send
football
you.
podcast corner. Just go to him directly.
This is not a financial advice.
Betting is for the mature minds. Let's move on. Sunderland, Manu. What again? Yours really. Sunderland, Manu tomorrow. Sunderland at home,
Sunderland.
in their home, and
Mhm.
Manu away.
Like I predicted before concerning Man U games, I just told you already. Man U are in a position right now where they are just free to play whatever they want to play, and that is why they are getting a lot of points as well. So I will not be shocked if Man U goes there and win or get a draw. You know,
Mm.
because Manchester United, they have the players. One thing about Manchester United is that their current squad, they have the players that can make a difference, especially their forward line. Bruno
Mm.
Fernandes, Cunha, Buemo, what's his
Bemo
name,
Shesko.
Sesko, and all of them. They are guys who can come up with the goals from anywhere. And of course, these guys adding goals for them a lot lately. Casemiro. So it's a game where I see Manchester United can pull something out of the hat, that they can go there, despite the fact that Sunderland is a very difficult place right now for everyone, even the top teams. But for Manchester United, they are not really playing according to the regular convention. So they might just go there and pull something out. So for that game, just to be on the conservative side, probably I'll predict a draw. Or you can just win. I'll predict a draw 1-1.
1-1 draw. Babs, is your game tomorrow. What's up?
Yeah, I believe Man United are not playing for anything anymore. Our season is already over. We already secured the Champions League position for next season. So I expect Carrick to now begin to experiment. and also introduce players from the youth team. So I really don't see the need for that seriousness starting from tomorrow's game. So I also predict a draw, 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Yeah, tomorrow match Sunderland taking on Manu. Yeah, Manu is going to go ahead to win the match 2-1, if not even 3-1, because
Uh,
Sunderland have been playing nonsense recently. How can you meet Wolves and you're not able to beat Wolves? Yeah, no, Wolves are difficult, but come on, Sunderland. You were doing some great things. You beat Chelsea in Stamford Bridge, and what have you? I think they have beaten us the same way, or we drew one. I will still have game with them. I don't even know. So I'm not even following up this with Chelsea guys. Anyone who is a Chelsea fan following us, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm frustrated. I'm a frustrated fan, you know. Yeah. So
frustrated Chelsea fan.
yeah. So tomorrow, Man U will win the game 2-1. Yeah. Let me just be at the conservative side, like yours truly will always maintain. Well, let me be conservative, not too like him. But yeah, I see Man U winning the game, and it's going to be 2-1, if not even 3-1. I don't know why. My heart is telling me 3-1, but my mouth is saying 2-1.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Man U will just win that game because for me, I
yeah.
see Sunderland is that's the fear I don't want to happen to Bournemouth. You know, Sunderland are also in this kind of long run where they had not lost a lot of matches for a
Mm-hmm.
couple of
Then they
period.
started losing.
And then they just started dropping points. So that's what I'm really scared for Bournemouth. At least they should keep it up to the end of the season. Just, you know. So, but like you said, Man U can just win that game 2-1, 3-1. Man U are playing with very free spirits and everything.
Very
Exactly.
free.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very free.
So, and you know, sometimes when people are free, and I think Carrick is giving them space to do what they want to do, you know, you can see it from the players, you know, they
Yeah, it's
play
all
what
about
they want to play.
platforming players now. When you have
And,
such
and Carrick is keeping it simple, not
yeah.
complicating issue, you understand? So,
No
and that's what,
special tactics.
yeah,
No.
that's what Rosinio did not learn. You come here every time you speak English, speak BB grammars, allow people to play their football, you are there speaking English. It's not
And
by
our
English.
football is not robotic like others.
Yeah, so that is that 2-1 in favor of Man U tomorrow, if not 3-1. So at the end of the day tomorrow we'll see Man City taking on Brentford in Etihad. This match is make or mar for Man City because they need to catch up. While praying that on Sunday, or when are you playing West Ham now? You should lose. So this match tomorrow, I will give it to Man City. Why am I giving it to Man City? Man City have shown over time that they're resilient. Man City have shown over time that they know how to correct their mistakes. So you don't expect that what they played with Everton will be what they will play tomorrow, because they will be coming with some vigor. You know, they'll be coming with some anger about what happened in Everton. I'm very sure that when they went to the dressing room, this guy must have told them that, guys, you have to sit up. You have to sit up. You know how he talks. So I see Man City, because it's their home tomorrow, they'll be playing with a lot of pride to see that yes, they win the match, you know, because they will not allow any mistake tomorrow to lose. I know that yeah, Brentford are good, they are doing their best, but I don't see them overpowering Man City tomorrow to the point of bringing it to a draw. So that match is going to end tomorrow in favor of Man City, but then Man City will concede and the match will end 3-2 in favor of Man City. Perhaps.
Yeah, tomorrow is a big game for Man City because they just drew their last game and they need all the points they can accumulate right now in order to win the league. So I also think they will win tomorrow, and I'm predicting 2-1 in favor of Man City.
2-1 in favor of Man City, says Bars. Yours truly, your rivals, your closest rivals now.
Yeah,
I'm
of
very
course.
sure you will never wish them anything good, you know, as if you're a good-hearted fan.
Why should I wish them anything good when I compete with them directly? No. But of course, what I wish them and what I believe or what I think the statistics and what the form is saying are two different things. You know, I wish them, of course, they can lose that game. I want them to lose the game. The last game against Everton, Manchester City played, I suspected they were going to drop points in that game, so I was not shocked when they dropped points. They were very fortunate to go away with 1 point,
With
just at the
1
very
point.
last. Yeah. So this game, I think there were 3 games that I believe are very tough for Man City this season. The Everton game, this particular game against Brentford, and of course the game
Bournemouth.
against Bournemouth, the away match against Bournemouth. So those are the 3 matches where I was looking at Man City might drop points, and the first one they've dropped points. This one against Brentford at home, well, maybe with the fact that they drop points against Everton, they might want to come into this game with a different energy
Okay.
to win this game against Brentford. But I believe Brentford have something in stock for them. And if Brentford are truly trying to get into the European spot, I think this match is a match where they think they believe they can get points from. So, but beyond that, and after everything said and done, I will slightly give it to Man City. Maybe Man City will win at home 2-1.
2-1
Why?
in favor of Man City, say an Arsenal fan. A
Yeah.
very big critique of Man City, but giving it to Man City to win 2-1. Can you beat that?
Yeah,
That's
but,
what left
but
for you.
yeah, I think they might win 2-1. But what I wish for them to lose or draw. And if they lose or draw in this game, of course, the league is over.
Yeah, of course, definitely. Nobody's arguing with you. If they lose tomorrow or draw tomorrow, I think it's over for them. What do you think, Babs? It's over, right?
It's over. It's over.
Yeah. And I know you are sad. Your heart is so sad because it's over. This is not how we plan it, yeah. We're not supposed to end this way. Don't end this way. But Man City don't want to help us. Because I'm also sad with you. Forget. Just know that I don't like us now. Yeah. I've never like play tiki taka. I'm always saying it, even to the fans. I'm sorry, my Arsenal fan will love you. Every one of us here love you. We love everybody. Yeah. So, but it's just banter, as the name implies, football banter corner. So on Sunday we are going to see Burnley taking on Aston Villa. Do you think Aston Villa have anything to lose here, Babs? I will even ask you a question before you talk about this game. If Aston Villa goes ahead to win the Europa League and they still maintain top 4, top 5 in the Premier League, will they give their slot to another person in the Premier League? Go ahead.
That was what I read. The sixth club will take the. But that
Okay.
was what I read. However, it would affect our appearance in, I think, Conference League or Europa.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not so sure, but it's possible we have 6 teams from EPL
Okay.
playing the Champions League next season.
Okay.
If Aston Villa should win the Europa and maintain 5th position.
Nice. Perfect. So what do you think about the game? Quickly, the scoreline between
Quickly,
Burnley.
I believe Aston Villa, they have a lot of energy. They just defeated Nottingham Forest in the Europa League. Burnley are already relegated, so Aston Villa will just do the Lord's work by trying to maintain their position in the league. So why they prepare for the finals? So
Yeah,
they will trash Burnley like 3-0.
3-0, Aston Villa. Just really before you analyze the game and give your scoreline, do you think that Unai Emery will be bringing in some fresh legs to play Burnley instead of using his first level, owing to the fact that they are preparing for final, like Bob said?
Yeah, I think they will have that final in sight. So when every of their games they are going to be playing from now henceforth, they are going to be playing it with consideration of that Europa League final that they will play before the end of the month. So that was the main reason why I wanted them not to go to the final, because I wanted them to still put so much effort in the league, and most probably they are still going to play. I think their last game of the season is against Manchester City. Yeah. So that was one of the reason behind why I wanted Nottingham Forest to get to the final.
Mm.
So, but you see, I think what Nottingham Forest did, I think they were between the rock and a hard place, in the sense that the match they played before they played Aston Villa, they played a game
Chelsea.
against Chelsea. Yeah.
On
I was really surprised the way they played that game, considering that they had a match against Chelsea. Meanwhile, the previous day or so, Aston Villa, you see what they did? They rested a lot of players and they lost to Tottenham. Tottenham that had been losing games. They played at home and then Tottenham just defeated them so easily. And then Newcastle and Nottingham Forest went away to play Chelsea, a big team, and played with so much energy, passion. Of course, in that match, it cost them because they lost one of their most influential players. What's his name? Yeah, Morgan Gibbs White. They lost him through head injury. So he could not play the return leg against Aston Villa. And the game against Aston Villa in the Europa League semi-final, I watched that game. That game was just horrible for Nottingham Forest. They were outplayed, So, and they lost that game. The scoreline truly shows, how the game went. It was 4-0. They lost it scandalously, and they were knocked out. So probably, maybe they think that the league is more important for them because they are also fighting relegation a little bit. So, but
Yeah.
for Aston Villa, uh, I don't think Aston Villa will take any of their league games so seriously anymore. I don't think so. So their game against Burnley, they might just go there and play whatever it is that they want to play. If they lose, they lose. If they draw, they draw. So
If they
that's
win,
what
they
I
win.
think. Yeah, of course, if they win, they win. If they draw, they draw. Whatever results that comes out, I don't think Aston Villa, they might not, most probably this first game after the Europa League, because the way they played the Europa League a few days ago, yesterday, it was a lot of energy. Some of those guys I saw, the way they were playing, I was wondering, is it the same Aston Villa players? So they exerted a lot of energy. I don't know how much they will recover for that away game against Burnley. So I might just predict a draw in that game against Burnley.
A draw against Burnley between
Aston Villa and Burnley, yeah.
Aston Villa,
So
Burnley
probably
and Aston Villa.
2-2 draw.
Says yours truly, 2-2 draw. Yeah, I see Aston Villa winning that game 2-1 on Sunday. And the next game followed will be Crystal Palace Everton. Yeah, yours truly. What do you think about this game? What's your scoreline? And
Crystal Palace.
is there anything two of them are playing for? Tell us.
Of course, Everton are playing for something important. They are trying to get into Europe as well. And Crystal Palace are already in the final. So Crystal Palace, I was happy Crystal Palace wanted to got into the final. I wanted them to get into the final, and they got into the final because that is our last game of the season. So, and they are playing. I believe Crystal Palace are playing. Is it 3 days after the season ends? They are playing on the 27th. So, and the last game is 24th. So that game is sealed already. You know that Arsenal are winning that game against Crystal Palace 24th of May. So Crystal Palace, they're in the final of the Europa League. Every game they are playing henceforth, they have to play with caution in the league because there's nothing really special for them in the league anymore. So Everton is going to win that game.
Give your scoreline. I'll come in with that. Your thought, one thought that you just gave now. Your 2-1 Everton.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you say that Crystal Palace should be playing with caution, they have to be careful. That caution that you use should be that there's something they can lose because now they have 43 points. Get it? Nottingham Forest have 42 points. Tottenham have 37 points. If Tottenham wins all their game and
The issue
Crystal
is
Palace
West Ham.
is that?
Compare them with West Ham.
Compare them with West Ham, not Crystal
Oh,
Palace.
Tottenham.
Okay, sorry, sir. So, but West Ham are already in 18. That's why I'm not looking at them. Okay, if West Ham continue to win their games and Crystal Palace continue to lose their game, there's a tendency they'll go to this thing, relegation.
West Ham cannot win all their games.
West Ham cannot win all their games.
Okay, let me not go deeper. We will see that to talk about that. So tomorrow, on Sunday, Everton is going to win that game 3-1. Yeah, Everton will win that game 3-1 because I've seen the dynamics. I've seen what Crystal Palace are doing. They will go to Conference League. They'll play well. It's like they're much more concentrated in Conference League.
Of course.
I don't know if they have not been told that winning Conference League alone and not concentrating on the league will not bring you back the next season to the Premier League.
They will be in the Championship and playing Conference League. We will play Europe next season.
But they can't relegate.
Okay.
Yeah. We're just saying
they already escaped relegation.
We're just saying
not mathematically.
Yeah, mathematically it's possible, but
it's possible.
But the way the league is going, I doubt if
let's be guided, my people. Let's be guided because if they meet Everton on Sunday and they lose, they are meeting Man City next in Man City's home. Then next they'll meet Brentford in Brentford home. Then like the one you said, the last one, Arsenal. Tell me what can they do with these games? Honestly, I feel for them. I feel like they will relegate. I don't know, but up to now, let's see what goes. Let's see. Except if they improve, because what I've watched them play recently in the Premier League is not something to take on.
I personally feel they've escaped relegation. Crystal Palace have escaped.
Yeah, that's what I think. So I think they've escaped relegation. I think also for the coach. You know, the coach is leaving at the end of the season.
Yeah,
Glasner is leaving. So Glasner does not even give any hoot about anything anymore. He just cares about what is on his CV. If he goes and wins I'm telling you, trophy. So that's why he has taken the Conference League so seriously all this while. You know, so that's what he wants to win. But I think they will not be relegated. I don't think so.
Okay, my people, thank you so much. I wish Crystal Palace all the best. The next game will be Nottingham Forest Newcastle. What is your scoreline, Babs? And do these two people, are they playing for anything? Nothing, I think. Are they close?
Nottingham Forest are trying to avoid relegation.
Yeah, trying to avoid relegation.
Yeah.
Newcastle doesn't have anything they are playing for.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest just lost against Aston Villa, so the anger will be there. They will bring a lot of energy, and they will just give it a good fight. Maybe two
So
one in favor
do
of
you see them
Nottingham.
2-1 in favor of Nottingham Forest? Okay, yours truly.
I think it's the opposite. I think they will lose that game. Yeah, they will lose that game because they what the way they were dismantled last night. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Most of their
But
players are injured.
their last league game against Chelsea, they defeated Chelsea 3-1 at home.
It doesn't matter.
Away.
So why didn't they perform well in the Europa League?
Yeah, yeah,
Europa
yes.
League is a different competition.
But they are playing.
Inari knows
They
how
are
to
playing.
But
play
you are
Europa
playing, but
League.
you are still playing your the
Yeah.
people
It
you
doesn't
know.
matter. It doesn't matter. I'm serious. When it comes to
Okay.
Europe competitions, they don't matter. When let me refer back to history. When Chelsea and Man United were serious rivals in the league, whenever we get to Europe, I trash you. Arsenal, the same thing. So Europe is different from
But that period,
the
Arsenal was not in a good place. Manu was always defeating Arsenal that period. So whether you
what
meet us
about
in the
Chelsea?
league, I think it was similar. That season you defeated Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea defeated you in the league. I don't think so. Bro, I might be
I
wrong, but
said I said I said rivals. We're top
yeah, of course,
rivals.
rivals. So the form, I
So
think, as I go in the same line with what Matthew said, that you are playing the same opponents, whether in Europe or whatever it is. Most times the matches are similar. They tend to be similar in nature. So that's why I think Nottingham
I
Forest,
agree.
they are in a horrible place. I think it's just proper game management. They didn't have it. The game against Chelsea, when Morgan Gibbs White had that injury, they were already leading 3-0. What's the essence? Why so much aggression, even that period of the game?
Of the game.
The game was almost, I think it was around 70 something minutes or thereabouts when he had that injury. So why so much aggression? And I remember, I think it was two Nottingham Forest players that went out injured, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, the first time a young player went out, and then before
No, I
Morgan
think
Gibbs
the
White.
first time was Chelsea player
Was it Chelsea player?
Jesse Derry that had issue with his head.
Oh, okay. That was. Yeah. So there was the way they played that game, proper game management. It was the same thing that happened last season. They would have qualified for I think for
Champions League.
Champions League.
Champions League.
Exactly. They would have
Only
qualified. Was it not the same game against Chelsea?
I don't know, but that is what happened to them.
I'm trying to remember now. If it was the game against Chelsea, it might not be Chelsea, but I know like you said, Taiwo Awoniyi, when he
I
was
think
injured.
Leicester City. I watched the
It's,
game. Leicester.
Leicester
Okay,
City were not there now. Leicester City were not in Premier League last season.
they were not in the Premier League
I
last
think it
season.
was Chelsea. It was Chelsea in their home. It was Chelsea, I
Probably,
think.
yeah, it was a game in their home. I was surprised that the way they lost that game, and then that was why the Marinikas, what do you call him?
He just sacked that guy. He
He
was
was
angry.
upset.
And
Yeah, he entered into he
The
marched
pitch.
into the
And it
pitch
was
at the
with
end of the
Chelsea.
game.
It was with Chelsea in their home.
He marched into the pitch in that game, and he was upset with the
I
coach
think
because
Chelsea beat them like 5-1 or so.
Chelsea defeated them now. Chelsea defeated them. So it was Chelsea that took their position. After that defeat, they started going
Yeah,
down. So
yeah.
proper game management, I see sometimes they lack it. That game, Awoniyi was injured. They still left him on the pitch. He had, I think, was it a head injury or concussion or something? I
Yeah,
can't remember
concussion.
exactly what type of
It's
injury he had. The same
concussion.
thing that happened again against Chelsea. They also have this Morgan Gibbs White. So their season, I fear for them now. Their season is going to go in a different direction.
So you
Hopefully,
said
I
Newcastle
think
will
Newcastle
win
will
them?
defeat them. Yeah, Newcastle will defeat them.
What to
Probably
what?
2-1.
2-1. Okay, yeah. So nothing to say much about this. Nottingham Forest, I think they have prioritized the league. Honestly, with how I see them play, I think they have actually prioritized the league. Because if not, why will you come and play your first 11? Almost like you will have just maintained your second 11 to an extent with Chelsea because you know that in few days you have Europa League to play. So yeah, I see them actually winning Newcastle because Newcastle have not actually shown this season that they are up for something tangible. Sometimes they play well, sometimes they are just doing anyhow. So I see Nottingham Forest actually coming on top of this game because they will play with everything they have because they don't want to relegate because they are not safe yet. It's just at 7 point. Come on, how many points do they have? Or 40 something? Yeah, 43
I
points.
think they have 42 points or 43.
42 points. So it's 42 points. They will play with something. So they will win the game tomorrow on Sunday 3-1. They will win
What
the
are
game.
their remaining games?
Their remaining games are just 1 minute. Their remaining games are Manu in Manu's home, Old Trafford, and then Bournemouth. Yeah,
they,
Man
they,
U
need,
won
they,
out.
they, they need to get points
yeah,
in this game.
Yeah, so they need
they
to.
need
It's
the
either they
point.
draw the match with Newcastle or they win that match. If they don't win that match, then there is a something will be there will be problem to an extent, but it's left to be seen. So the last game on Sunday evening will be West Ham Arsenal. Babs, why is the place so quiet when this game come on?
2-0, 2-0 in
2-0,
favor of West Ham.
2-0 in favor of West Ham. Okay, 2-0.
Go and write it down.
Go and write it down. These are our new this here. Go and write. I dare you. Go and write it down. It's
Go
a
and write it
2-0
down.
something on Sunday.
You heard it
And
from a prophet.
you heard it from Babs first, from this place. Any other person that says a counterfeit is a
It's a
2-0
counter.
score
You
on
heard it from here.
Sunday. So yeah, so the match on Sunday. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry. Maybe I will say something different, but I don't know yet. So the match on Sunday is a make or mar for West Ham. If West Ham eventually lose that game, honestly, I don't know if they will be able to come out from that
I
relegation.
believe it has sealed their relegation.
Yes, except if
Or
something happen with Tottenham that will not make
Tottenham
them to
might
catch
le-
up.
they might lose to Leeds too.
We'll go to their game.
So
We'll go
it's
to their
just
game too.
crazy.
So West Ham should either win the game or they forget about it. And I see West Ham. I'm tilted towards to draw because I don't trust them to be able to win. Because Arsenal will want to, if they score them one, Arsenal want to make sure that they draw. However, I want to give it to West Ham 2-1 because Nuno Espirito will want to preserve something. He wants to be in the Premier League. Come on, the guy is
Quite to
ready.
the end of the
In
season.
fact, I even prefer him to coach Chelsea because I think the guy has something to offer. So I see West Ham winning Arsenal 2-1. Yes, true.
Okay, yeah. That the West Ham game is the last hurdle for me. Psychologically, that game is the last hurdle that Arsenal needs to pass, and then we can confirm that the league is gone, because that's the only tough game that is left. I look at the other game against Burnley. After West Ham, we have Burnley and then Crystal Palace. Burnley, of course, we're going to defeat Burnley at home, and then Crystal Palace away. We understand what Crystal Palace are going to be doing at the last game because of their engagement in the Europa Conference League 3 or 4 days later. So the game against West Ham is where I think Arsenal can really decide if they want to truly take the title home or not. And this is the last game I feel that we can drop points. I have looked at the fixture in recent times. It has sometimes we tend to drop points against West Ham. So this game, I would think my head say is going to be a draw, but my heart I think we will win. So probably a 2-2 draw, or Arsenal wins that game 2-1.
A
So,
2-2 draw or Arsenal win that game 2-1. 2-1. So it's a reverse psychology of my scoreline for West Ham to win 2-1. So it's left to be seen. Says an Arsenal fan 2-1. I wish them all the best on Sunday, but then I wish them bad luck also. Yeah, so our last game on Monday night will be Monday night football. We'll be seeing Tottenham taking on Leeds. The people I love so much. I love Leeds so much, So this game is going to be every game that Tottenham has been playing is make or match. So it's still make or match for Tottenham. They're just in trouble. Tottenham have put themselves in a dicey position. But I don't blame them so much because I know that they have a lot of wonderful guys who are in injury for so long now. So honestly, I'm not going to take much time to predict this game, but I see Leeds winning that game away. There was still a way like a 3-2 win. If Tottenham would score, I don't know. But yeah, Leeds will win that game. If not even 4-2. Yeah, 3-2, 4-2 win. No, let me stay with 3-2 or 3-1. No, Matthew stay one place. 3-2. Leeds will win that game 3-2 because Tottenham will also try to score. Babs.
I I expect the new manager bounce to continue for Tottenham because the Zambia has been doing a very good job at Tottenham. So I expect them to win, to defeat Leeds 2-1 because the match is very important for them to avoid relegation. They will
Okay.
put in all the work and defeat Leeds. It's possible. 2-1
Okay.
in favor of Tottenham.
Wow. I see what you did there. The manager bounced stuff. When did this guy started coaching them? How many games has he played? I think
In
he
three
started with
games.
Sunderland. We said, if
Okay,
you
he started
remember,
with Sunderland.
with Sunderland.
He,
So he
he,
lost.
he
He
lost.
lost.
He lost Sunderland.
Yeah, he lost to Sunderland.
Thereafter,
Then thereafter he
thereafter.
drew with Brighton. Okay,
Mhm.
he drew with Brighton. That game, I think that we were discussing with either Babs or Kingsley that they were supposed to win. Yeah, Tottenham was
Yeah,
supposed to win that game. Yeah, because they scored first or it was 2-1. Then Brighton and equalized. Okay, so I think the Zambia has been doing well. So he drew, he lost, and then drew one,
he
lost one,
lost
and
only one.
he has won two.
His first
So
game.
yeah, he has won
Mm.
two. Okay, so 2-1 in favor of Tottenham, and I say 3-2 in favor of Leeds, and I'll stay with that. Yours truly.
That game against Leeds. I think Tottenham are energized this period now. They've been able to get in front of West Ham, and
Just
it's
one
hard.
point. One point though. Just 1 point.
Yeah, just 1 point. You just a few minutes
One
ago,
point is enough to escape relegation.
of course, 1 point, even on the same point is still enough.
It's
So
still
you
goals.
mentioned or you read out the fixtures, the remaining fixtures of West Ham. Can you remind me the teams they are playing again?
I think the one you asked for was for you asked for Nottingham
Okay,
Forest.
Nottingham
So
Forest.
you want to hear for West Ham, yeah?
For West Ham.
For West Ham, they have Arsenal.
Yeah, so for West Ham, they have Arsenal,
Arsenal,
which will be playing on Sunday, and then they have
Castle, and
Newcastle, and then they have
Leeds.
Leeds. They still have Leeds, and Leeds will be playing in their own home. Which when that time come, I know what to say about this game.
You said when that time comes.
Yeah, that last
Leeds-
game between them and West Ham, I know what to say about the game, and I know the
Okay,
result that will
the
come
game
out.
against West Ham.
Yeah, that's their last game.
Oh, okay, okay. This game that and Tottenham, they have Chelsea, they have Everton.
Tottenham has Leeds, Chelsea, Everton.
Mm.
Yes, it's difficult.
It's
That Tottenham
difficult
game
for
and
Tottenham. It's
that Tottenham
difficult
game and
for.
Chelsea. That Tottenham game and Chelsea. When Tottenham come, I
Uh,
will tell you people what will happen. It will happen.
Okay, but anyway,
if West Ham can escape Arsenal
the first game they are going
tomorrow,
to play against
then
Leeds.
I think they might just escape.
I
They
think
might just
that's
escape
the game.
relegation.
I think that's the only game they might just get a point, or they are able to get 3 points against Leeds. If they don't get 3 points against Leeds, then they are in trouble.
It's
You
over.
know, yeah, they are in trouble. If they lose against Leeds, then they are in big trouble. And I see them as a possibility that they lose against Leeds. But I will predict that they should win that game. So I'll predict two
How
one
many
that
goals?
2-1.
2-1 in favor of Tottenham. 2-1 in favor of
Yes.
Tottenham. So it's left to be seen. We'll see what happens with Tottenham Hotspur on Monday Night Football. Yeah, so guys, we're dropping the curtain here. We thank you so much for staying put with us. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching our content. Keep pushing our content up there. Keep sharing our video. Keep liking. Keep subscribing to our channel. And we're going to grow this community together. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.